Do you believe social media has turned into a failed experiment? Let's talk about it and social relationship limits and censorship. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's 2 points I like to bring out in the past history. One is in 1990, this British anthropologist, Albert Dunbar, and he made this number, this theoretical limit on the number of people a normal human can have in their relationship. And that limit is 150 people. Like they can't talk or have an educational conversation with more than 150 people. And that limit looks like has changed because of social media, because a lot of people have opinions, and that maybe that's making us a bit crazy that there's just so many people with opinions coming into our mind. And the second point happened in 1907, and it's the term village idiot, and I will refer to it as VI in this video. It's not a VIP, it's just the 2 letters, VI. And that was based on this guy, George Bernard Shaw, in his play, Major Barbara. And what he thought, or what he came up with, is that the masses have a tendency to find humor in madness and foolishness of these VIs, that it's normal in a society to have one VI that is amusement, and it's okay to have one of these people in the village for normal society. That's acceptable, that there's nothing wrong with it to have a little bit of a madness in your thought, and that was normal. And what happened after that is the internet came around. And what it seems has happened since the internet connected so many people online that are like-minded as well, that they could connect with each other, that these VIs actually organized and connected with each other and started sharing their own ideas, and it's almost radical ideas or these madness ideas together. And the other people were so busy in their life with a family and working and life, they didn't realize what was going on with these VIs. And these VIs, they came together, and now they can start changing laws for the rest of everybody. So all of a sudden, these VIs are now have enough power to control what everyone else needs to think. And what's scary about that is that everyone else is realizing that it's just madness of what they're thinking, and they don't want to talk to anyone. They only talk to their own group in this bubble, and they don't want any other opinion. And then the other example comes up with the censorship, and this will all tie together anyways. The censorship, it seems like right now that the government are trying to control what you can say. And this looks like it's the evolution after the newspapers, because now they're worried about what people can say. But I like to think of it this way, that even someone like me can have the access to at least 20,000 people at once. So this is the first time in history, like one normal person that's not supposed to have a voice can have a voice. And that's why you're listening to this. So I like to think that it's not the censorship. They want to control what you can say, but then there's also, it's the first time that a normal person can have access to so many people. And the censorship, obviously, if it's unlawful, those laws are already in too, and they handle that as well. But it just seems like to say that you can't ask a question to these VIs because they don't want to hear it, or they don't want any other opinion, that is really just madness. And really, before all the internet, billionaires used to buy social media companies because they wanted to put what was in the newspaper. When they printed stuff, you had no idea, or you couldn't talk to anyone else if that was right, or there was more information, or there's any more value to that. It was never like that before with printed media. But when the internet came, it all changed, because even a person like me can have an opinion about that. So that's why billionaires used to control that, and i.e. control is really what that is all about. So how do you find these VIs? Well, from what I've noticed, and I can put this on from X, for example, just one particular example. This particular example on X, for example, there are some VIs that don't want any opinion on this. And they're saying, what, Canada's doing amazing. It's 67% of people with a bachelor's degree. And when I'm looking at this, America has 50%, and down here Finland has 40%. So, I don't even understand how if Canada is nearly 70% of people with a university degree, how can, when they gave out that food rebate, that 10 million Canadians got the rebate. So that would, and to say this, 40 million Canadians, 10 million got the rebate, 10 million are kids, let's just say. So that means 33% of the country got a rebate who make under $70,000. Yet how can it be at 70%, for example? Like, this already bugs me too, that the VIs can say, oh, Canada's amazing, Trudeau's doing a great job because Canada's 67% smart people that make a master's degree and over. And I don't even understand. I was going to look into this. How can Finland, they talk about how they have an amazing education system, yet under 50% actually continue past high school, is what that's saying, for example. Well, that is just one example on social media where the person that put that video or that comment saying that Canada is doing amazingly wicked, but then when you try to make a comment, they block your thoughts anyway. So that means I'd have to do a separate video at one point to explain why those other countries you think would be better than bragging about education, yet they don't really go past a high school. So anyway, what needs to change? Spreading this video, exchanging ideas, having a broader audience to discuss facts at various viewpoints, and pay attention to and when will this change? When they'll pay attention when there's a large number of people unite, and that's when it will change. So let me know what you think in the comments about VIs and the control that they have on the masses. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.